That's the only cold
Can
tea
you say that one more time, Devin?
Comatose?
No. It's...
Enough sugar to comatose someone.
All right, that's the opening for the stream. Thank you.
I got +2'd. Oh, my camera's back. Thank you.
Well, we can't disable your camera. We can just kick you out.
I just
He
did.
did. He
But you
did. I
did?
was. I
How?
got ousted.
You
He
can't
just did.
disable
I don't know.
camera.
Because I'm the.
Wait,
Oh, did you
what
edit his
now?
role
No,
No,
or his permissions?
you just turned it off.
Wait.
maybe.
Wait.
You can
Yeah.
disable it for yourself, but you can't disable it for everyone.
No, you can disable it for everybody.
Mm-mm.
I'm like
Mhm.
Drax. I'm invisible.
I
Right
just,
cl-
oh, no,
I just
it's Thor.
removed his ability to do it.
That's what I asked, if you edited the role or his permissions. What is your favorite Pokemon? Anyway. We're back. It's been a long time. My internet's really bad right now. So we're gonna see how this goes.
I gotta like bring everything up here.
Is that Darth Devin that we're dealing with?
Dark Devin's back. Baby.
Trying to think of. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I've been spending the past 2 minutes trying to think of like Star Wars references, but I cannot for the life of me.
Man can't even hit him with an unlimited power or that he is the Senate or anything like that. Nothing.
I am the Senate. I am the Senate.
Nothing about coming back more powerful than he could possibly imagine. None of those.
Have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
I don't know what accent you're going for, but it's wrong.
Is that like Pepper the Pig or not Pepper the Pig?
Pepper the
Dare
pig.
you.
Pepper.
That was. I thought that was pretty
There
good.
it is. Have you Darth Plagueis the Wise?
His name is definitely not Pepper.
It's Porky.
Yeah, it's Porky.
Okay, moving on. Where did we leave off? It's been way too long. Oh, jeez.
Mountain.
We have to go save Irune from his
Oh
own.
shoot! I gotta.
You
bring
guys
up,
left
like,
off at the gates of
all-
Singorn after acquiring a cart.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
that
because
was
I'm a G like that.
Indeed.
No, we blame that on Morgan.
Look, it was pretty smart. It was pretty smart.
So having the cart, getting there on foot would have been about 3 to 4 weeks. You cut it down. With the cart, you'll be able to cut it down to about a week, week and a half.
I'm that guy.
Do we have to pay for rations along the route?
We bought a metric crap ton that one time.
Yeah, I don't know how much you guys have. I honestly
have-
have not been keeping track, and I have never once been keeping track. You guys just decided you wanted to.
Most of us decided. I haven't been doing it most of this time.
I have 9.
I have 5.
Well, you're gonna be on the road for like 7 to 10 days.
Okay.
It's a roll.
You
I
want me
got-
to roll it?
No,
11 days.
I guess you're coming up with
look-
stuff for us to do then, huh?
I already have. I got a whole 100 different encounters, and I got a D100. I am ready to go.
It'd be crazy if you rolled the same thing twice.
I did.
One
I was
goblin
experimenting
attack
with it.
and one more goblin attack.
Did somebody say kobolds? I heard we really like kobolds with this group.
Oh
Oh,
god.
dude, yeah, no, I will murder all the kobolds.
What? Now he changes his mind.
Devin.
Where were you at, dude?
Mason,
Oh my god.
Mason came here for murder. You didn't see the text?
Is the
Devin just doesn't know the true meaning of justice.
a kobold killing one shot you missed was amazing. I gotta say.
It was something.
I forgot about the kobold killing one shot.
Yeah,
I don't think I
dude.
even killed a kobold in that one shot.
I think I killed half of them single-handedly.
So and Jay, you killed the other half.
And then you were like, "Nuh-uh, I didn't."
Dude, I was just there for that. You were just like doing a whole talking. Me and Ju were just like, huh? And then you were just like, and they were dead. That was that whole campaign, pretty much.
Well, you know, they're like, we kidnapped these people and we're gonna kill them, and I was like, I don't like that. How about a chaos bolt?
You're talking about the one Riley does.
Mm-hmm.
I watched
Talking
that
about
one
At least you
too.
watched it though. Anywho,
Yep.
you guys, having made your way back from your long trek from the mountain back to Singorn, speaking with Maud and the people, and sending your letter off and all these things of Singorn, somehow convincing them to get you a cart. Internet sucks. Convincing them to get you a cart and loading up and starting to make your way up through Kymel to Westrun, where you will then attempt to brave the Gat Shadow.
Boy.
Dude, that's ironic that I learned about the GAT trading system today.
What?
GATT versus the WOT or WTO or something.
It did.
Gatto?
Yeah.
Anyway. All right.
Anyway,
So, how do we want to do this? All right, you guys load up your cart. You start your way off. Who is driving the cart?
we didn't really choose because none of us have proficiency in it, but
Right.
I would assume.
I will
someone
say,
with the
for this
most
sake,
wit-
we'll do animal handling checks to rein in the horses.
okay.
All right.
Because
So
these
I'll
horses.
just make a check.
Well, whoever's wishes to be driving will make the check, but it will be animal handling
I have
for
a
those who
plus-
want to check proficiencies.
I have a +4, but no proficiency. Anyone else have higher?
I have +2, so no.
I have +3.
Jay wouldn't have wisdom. I'll drive.
You didn't even ask. You doesn't
Race.
have wisdom.
Race.
You're a paladin, brother. You're not there. You don't see the subtleties of humankind.
Isn't Paladin's second score wisdom?
Honestly,
Isn't it
of my
charisma and
sword,
wisdom
up
for a
your-
paladin?
No,
It's
charisma
strength.
and-
Is it for saving throws?
Yeah.
Oh, for saving throws, it's wisdom.
Yeah.
You're right. Charisma.
When you do an auto build or a quick build for a paladin, they tell you to put your two highest stats in charisma and wisdom.
Really? I always thought it was charisma, strength. No, charisma, strength, constitution.
That's if you're doing it correctly.
Yeah, the wisdom is just out of the park. Like I don't.
Okay, I'm driving.
Alright. Internet. Bad. This is getting really obnoxious.
Womp womp.
Tell me about it.
They're taking all the experience. They're outplaying us by a little bit. Finally got something.
Oh, they do tell you strength and charisma for a quick build. But your saving throws are still charisma. and Wisdom. Anyway, all right. You guys.
Tunnel! I die here.
Yep, you heard him right.
He's not wrong about dying here. Anyway, all right. So you guys
What do you
make
mean by
your way. You start off your journey in this cart. Make an animal handling check.
Not one.
Oh, almost. 6.
That's not almost.
That's 1 away. That's 2.
Okay.
I got a 2 + 4.
You have a hard time gaining control of the horses at first, and it's a very bumpy ride to begin with. Carts get shaken a lot, but you continue your way on. It is a very uncomfortable ride. For the sake of not doing this every single time, how are we doing sleep? Are you going to sleep in the cart? Are you going to sleep outside, make a fire? Who's doing watches? What are the watches? How's that going?
It sounds like I'm sleeping every single time.
Okay.
the way we've been doing it in the past is that me and Oren split it half and half.
Okay.
Yeah,
Who's gonna
but
take first
Oren
half
is-
and second half? What?
Oren's also driving all day.
Yeah.
He only
I mean,
needs still
no, it's
needs 4
fine.
hours as an elf.
Yeah. I'll just take second watch for story's sake that I'm driving all day.
Okay. All right. So you guys make it to your first night. You watch it first. Okay.
They're not on
You
this yet,
guys set up your camp.
but it looks like
Very
they're-
bumpy day on the road. Very
Start thinking on it.
uncomfortable. A lot of you are sore from just the cart itself. It's not padded. It's a bit rudimentary cart.
Trying to scare him into not engaging. Well, that did something.
Are we just at the campsite or?
Yeah.
Something. I don't know. Sure.
I'll walk up to Thanoim and put my hand out short. Is there any way you could possibly drive this thing any better?
Volt, your entire thing was up.
You could try if you think you could do better.
Do you understand who my parents are? And do you think that sort of life I lived, I would be operating a cart often?
Well,
And I
Damn.
thought I held it quite well. Handled it quite well.
Well, I thought rich people played sports on horse.
Unfortunately, I spent much of my time at a monastery, so I missed all that.
Isn't Oren the one who's the only one canonically to have seen a goose before?
no, none of us.
No. We all just were
That is-
gooseless.
I think Trevor. It's up to him to decide if he has, because he's been out and about more.
That's true.
But the rest of you were just kind of shut-ins.
I couldn't remember who had seen the goose, and I thought someone had.
Irune has.
Irune has.
It's because he literally traveled the multiverse,
Alright, sorry. Go on. It's fine.
in a sense.
I think I could do a better job.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, I would be happily let you take that position.
Jay's going to lean over toward Morgan while they're all sitting in the car. I think this is going to be another elvish situation that he speaks Elvish.
We don't know. Do we know about that?
Make sure
No.
We do.
Yeah, we
because-
don't. We
For
never deciphered him. He lied, and he kept
no,
it a
they-
secret.
Didn't they uncover it?
You still should have been on goal.
No, I think we still have no idea that he doesn't speak Elvish.
I believe.
Replace the
Avoid that.
Nah, like there's something. Did something come up when I was talking to Seraphina or something? And maybe, but I don't know. But
Yeah,
we
I
never
should've
figured
looked
it
at
out.
and was like, hey,
I
speak
should never
kindly.
called him out for that.
Go away.
There's a lot of farm. Let's get it.
Anyway, is there a water source? Can I try? Is there a? Can I figure out if there's a water source nearby for the horses
Jay is a water source.
Dude, I
or
am.
horse?
He has
You
create water.
mentioned that, dude. You mentioned that.
Um,
Jay,
They're not on red.
Not really.
You can go melt. I'm gonna stay in the grass.
Jay is a
Sure.
water source.
Well, okay. Jay, you mind watering the horses? Or horse?
no, I forget how horses work, but I'm pretty sure I can't just splash them. I need a container to fill it in. Are they plants? I mean, they don't look like plants.
Now I have to ask: do we have a bowl?
I have an empty oil flask.
We did not prepare for this, guys. We should have gone shopping. I should have made us go shopping.
there's a
I
bucket in
don't
the
think-
cart.
We have a bucket, guys. We
I
have
wanted
a
to
There is
bucket.
a singular bucket in the cart.
And there's
got
a
a bucket.
singular curd in the bucket.
It's
because
a wooden
somebody
bucket,
didn't
but it's a
open
bucket.
I got drugs.
it.
You know, I think you should give those to the horse. See what a horse's sorcery points does.
So,
Melt down my daggers.
shred it.
The horse uses the sorcery points to dash as a bonus action.
The horse geeking out, just
Actually, you'd roll a
Concentration
saving throw and see if
he just looks you dead in your eyes, just like a a Meat Canyon moment and is just like, hello.
I'm sentient.
I don't need to cast Speak with Animals. The animals speak with me.
Oh shoot. Cosmic horror. Anything else?
So who remembers the bucket? Who tosses it at JU?
I will, because I was concerned. I will go and grab the bucket and ask you to fill it up with water and give it to the horses.
Okay.
I will, but look away while I do so.
Look away?
It's
What?
it's the water, you know. It's
Oh.
we're traveling. It's water, and it's a joke.
They shredded me so fast. I didn't
Look,
have
dude, it went over my head.
Dang you elves are hard to please.
And so they procced me.
Hard to laugh, hard to chuckle.
My ability
And then
of
he's gonna
focus
go
and
in front of the horse and fill up the water bucket.
useless for that cycle.
Are any of us have any sort of hunting history?
I can figure it out real fast.
I mean, dude, Trevor's hunted down a lot of foes,
On a what?
lot of women.
That's not true.
Oh, never mind.
He's not that kind of bard. That's a stereotype, and it's very offensive.
I could probably hunt. I don't
I
know. Though.
I feel like Trevor's the best suited.
Did Morgan do like a hunting class in college?
No, she exclusively studied Arcana
was there a class for that?
and a little bit
Oh,
of
there's the
history.
druid. There's the druid topic. Don't forget the druid.
She specifically
I don't-
studied history of Arcana.
Was there a
What
horse
it?
driving class
You
that you
said
took?
you said something dastard like rocks or something, like you'd know about rocks or
Magic rocks. Magic rocks.
in your first year
She
of
knows
college.
nothing about
at
normal
Magic.
rocks. Not
I
even
know
like
a lot
different
about
types.
werewolves.
Not even like granite or nothing. Couldn't tell you.
Quartz? Never heard of it.
Oh,
I'm
I
just
could
gonna-
probably swords.
Yeah,
I'm
quartz
just gonna
is
throw
a
it out
very
there.
good arcane focus.
Orin is just
Well,
gonna
not
throw it
good,
out
but
there.
It's a decent.
Is anyone experienced at hunting? I grow tired of these road rations.
Well, I'm certainly not the best at
The
it,
road
but I
for
could
one
definitely
day.
I could definitely take a look around and see what I can find. Foraging.
please.
Or
Oh,
hunting.
please do.
All right, what do you want me to? What do you want me to check?
You're trying to hunt?
Or forage.
Which one?
Look for food. Okay, so
Hunt or
let's
forage?
let's do hunt.
Hunting. All right.
And I
Okay.
foraged.
Okay. Hang on. Let me double check where you are.
Sleight of hand to steal
Okay.
berries from nature.
You're
Norm, would you help me look for tracks?
So you're not entirely in a forested area. There's trees about, but it is not dense.
Okay.
We can still give it a shot. Just
Is there birds in the
stalk
sky?
There are birds in the sky.
Dibs on punting the squirrel.
There's like the occasional crow or raven, small birds like things like that. Nothing.
All right. What about
Big.
foliage and foraging? What's that looking like?
There's not a large amount. They're about as sporadic as the trees are.
Just to throw it out there. It's to look for tracks because somebody asked about it. It's a survival check.
Depending on the situation, but typically yes.
Well-
That's fair.
Sonoran, it's not very dense in nature out here.
not
It'll
as
be hard to
dense as-
find. It'll be very hard to find what we're looking for, but you know, it still never hurts to try.
Are we in the same kind of forest that we see on the map? In the
There
thing?
is
Where on the map are you looking? 'Cause I don't think we're looking at the same spot.
map.
So if you're looking at Singorn,
No, not that map.
Can I look anyways?
The
Oh,
map in
on
the-
D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I just threw that up there for just in case purposes. And if
Yep.
we were to use
Well-
that, I would tell you to imagine there not be as many trees because the path you're taking
And
does not have
move
trees
the
until you
Yeti.
get to Westrun.
Oh yeah, the Yetis.
You'd have to move those.
I didn't
Yep.
put them there.
So we're in like a plains area.
Yeah. Well, we,
Sort
we
of,
just
yeah.
we give it a try. If we
Can
fail,
I-
we fail.
Can I look for like rabbit tracks or any animal that like pertains in the plains?
Because of the biome you're in, you can make a survival check with disadvantage.
What if I ask the Norn to help me?
Thornorn is not gonna help you. I'm sorry, dude.
You're right. He's not the person to help.
I am not gonna go out in the forest looking for animals.
I'll help. I'll intimidate the animals to death.
I don't think that'll work.
Make a straight survival roll.
Expertise in
Me?
intimidation. Excuse you.
With her assisting you, giving you the help action, cancels out your disadvantage.
All right, let's. That fell. 7.
So intimidating.
You're looking around and you're like, oh, that might be, and then you get a closer look and it's just dirt. And
Can me and Trevor do such a good performance role to Disney Princess the Animals?
Can we?
Bud, it's not that kind of magic, Chief. You're not a
Can I
druid.
minor illusion them an animal to befriend?
Oh,
Can I minor illusion an animal so that they can befriend it like Disney princesses?
we would speak with animals and then we sing.
There's no animal around for you to make a thing of an animal for.
No,
I've never
minor
seen it.
illusion.
Right. What are you trying to do with the minor illusion?
Make a small animal so that they can befriend it.
Like she's tricking us.
Gotcha. Then yes, I understand. I thought you meant like have an animal befriend that animal, and I was like,
No.
there's none around, but okay. Yeah, you
All right, who do you want? Do you want to make the check or do you want me to make the check?
for the performance. You
No,
can
I'm
each-
asking. I'm asking Jay. I'm asking Mason if he wants to make it. Or
Right. You can either one of you make it with advantage, or
I'll make
both of
the
you
animal.
make separate checks, and it'll go to like a.
I will cast.
Average.
Your performance check is higher,
Yeah,
as we discussed. Yours is like a +9.
like a +10. Yeah.
So
It's
I
a-
will give
yeah.
you the help action.
His persuasion's a +10. What the frick?
I know. But it's,
What?
There ain't no way.
Yeah. He's got
What? I didn't even know that was possible.
expertise.
I wasn't playing around with persuasion, guys.
Why? You need to talk more. Good lord.
It's funny because
What?
my one-shot character has a +9 to persuasion.
I literally try. I literally like, hey, can I talk him out of it? Micah's like, nah, he's just gonna steal. He wants your stuff.
He doesn't care what you have to say. You literally
Dude.
converted a group of bandits
Oh,
before.
Am I making a performance check with advantage?
Unless Mason also wants to make a separate check on his own end, then yes.
He's
I'm
helping
just
me.
saying.
Then,
Plus
yes.
10 is like a cop
Advantage.
pulling you over and he leaving thinking he was
Alright,
speeding.
we're gonna
Like,
do one in
that-
No,
person.
it's not.
That is plus 10 persuasion.
It's not you get what you want, it's you don't get as bad as a punishment.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna do one in person and one online. The one in person is looking like a 15. The
Mhm.
one online is looking like a 22.
Alright, it is once again another beautiful performance done by Trevor, aided by JU.
I minor illusioned a little Tweety bird to like go and land on his head,
On Trevor's head.
on Trevor's head.
A bird lands on your head. You watch it land on your head, but you don't feel it sitting on your head. It's just there.
I discern. I assume I just discern immediately that's an illusion because it's touching me.
Jay doesn't, and he's gonna be like, "Aha!"
Well, excuse me.
This bird isn't even big enough to eat, I assume.
Yeah, it's small.
It's like
I may not be well versed in the skill of hunting, but I almost certainly know that this is not the way. Not the way.
Morgan, hit it with a knife.
I'm not killing the small bird.
Let's not throw a knife at my head, please.
Well, I could hit it.
I just want to say, Micah, this is what happens when you give us.
I was planning on it.
I could hit it. I'm
You
not
want to
gonna
see
hit
my notes?
Barty's dead.
Notes.
the little sweet bird in the note.
You see this? There's like nothing here.
I think the Norn is ready to go to bed. After.
All right.
Goofiness.
No,
It's nighttime?
I also thought we were stopping in the middle.
What were we doing, Micah? I don't
Where's
remember.
the needed watering?
My internet quit, so I just had to catch up. Okay. It's like my internet pauses. All of you pause, and then I get all of your audio back like 3 times speed. And so I just get to like flash read all of what you said, and then try and process it.
Bro gets the Spark Notes versions.
Yeah. Well, no, I get it all just at once. Okay. You day into your journey, you guys, I'm assuming, are making a fire, or are you sleeping in the cart? What are you doing?
Oh, it is night.
Fire.
I am ready to wrap this up.
Probably making a fire.
Make a fire, set up the tents, go to bed.
Oh yeah, you have tents. I forgot about those.
I'm pulling them out of my bag, my magical bag.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna start setting those up.
You guys set up your
and
tents.
Get ready to go bed.
Our 3 separate tents.
Make a fire.
Who's bunking? Oh no,
Makes fire.
yeah.
Probably me and JU.
But yeah, it's probably up by now.
We bunked before.
Orange good with that.
Orange,
They
not
bought,
good
like,
point.
they're trying to just run.
Like these goofy goobers playing music to try to lure an animal.
They're just like having a jam session in their tent.
Quick, Ju, give us what your lyrics were to lure in an animal.
Animal.
Start singing Animals by Maroon 5.
It's funny because Trevor was the one that was doing the singing. Ju was the background player.
He's just in the background of whatever Trevor's
Like he's muttering it while Trevor's actually singing it. He's just like doesn't have the mic, but he's singing anyway, kind of deal.
I was imagining the Saturday, like the song that at the end just goes Saturday, Saturday, but it was just you going animal,
That kills big.
animal.
All right then. Morgan's taking first watch. Okay. Make a perception check.
We got time to defend before Ray, as long as Bemo's near.
natural 20, 28.
Dang.
Natural 20.
As long as Bemo's near.
28.
We should be okay.
Almost beats the impossible DC.
I have expertise in perception.
Yeah, I figured.
I mean, she said it was a natural 20, so.
I know, but the impossible DC is 30. Anyway, so you got. Are you challenging me? All right.
Popping one on the-
As everyone goes to bed, you stay up for the first 4 hours of the night. Watching. It's tending to your fire.
Well, it's a 3-on-2 right now.
It's quiet, and then you hear a rustling nearby. And you look over, and you see in one of the nearby bushes, it's not too far off,
Okay, now it is.
there's a rustling. And you reach for your dagger, not knowing what it could be,
Sure, 'cause I don't have much
and then a bunny pops
trying
out.
to make sure none of them try to do anything stupid.
And then it
I'm
proceeds
throwing my
to...
knife with that rabbit.
What?
I'm throwing my knife with that rabbit.
Oh. Roll the hit.
Oh, I feel bad as a person, but
We need food to sustain life.
21.
Lapras unites you, you're straight up dead. Or,
Yeah,
no, you're not dead.
that rabbit's dead.
No escape.
Just
There's no escape.
you watch it pop out, and you just hand already on the dagger ready. You just instinctively throw, and it slams right into its head, and it just to the side.
Oh, I almost got it. They're
A very precise throw on your part, though.
my respawn timer is the entire rest of the game.
Yeah! Woo!
You're asleep.
Let's go!
Fell asleep. You know that one video game where the rabbit gets hit by the arrow and it like scares the crap out of all the gamers? I feel like this moment in real life where it's just like, oh, a rabbit. Oh, it's dead.
Everyone starts crying of it because the rabbit died.
Yeah. Well, I guess I spend the next few hours skinning a rabbit, but
Are you gonna try and skin it?
Few hours, good lord, what? How bad are you at
said quit.
skinning a rat?
Make
only 4 hours.
make a survival check.
Me in real life. Oh,
Brother,
it died.
You just gotta cut that thing and do the whole rabbit
More than 100,000.
ripping
Thank
thing
you.
where you just fling
What?
it around till the KD skin it.
19.
19. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you never done this before? You kind of like had the concept like in your mind already. You kind of like already knew kind of about it,
Terrible idea.
and like it as you start to do it, like it.
Also, I've never.
It's not the most.
I've never run.
It's pretty okay.
It's not very good.
There was probably an easier way to do it, but you did it.
I'm okay with that.
Alright.
I'm cool with that. And then I just keep watch now that I've
Are you
prepared it, I guess.
okay? All right. Orin, you wake up to go take your watch, and Morgan has a skinned rabbit.
I am just going to be sitting next to the fire and cleaning my mithril chain links, just oiling them, cleaning them.
Ignoring the fact that Morgan has a skinned rabbit.
Not even the for breakfast, dude.
Do I see the skin rabbit?
Well,
It's out.
I mean, it's out, and you would have crossed paths as she went to go to sleep, and you got up because she would have waited for you to exit your tent before going to go take her rest.
Look at that. Apparently you didn't need to chase after the food. The food chased after you.
I told them they should have let me intimidate the animals. It works.
And we are all hungrier for it.
Hungry.
All right.
I'm just gonna go throw a couple sticks in the fire and start my watch.
Yeah,
Don't
there's-
kill my fire.
As she says this, you look at the fire and you realize there's no wood in there. There's no fuel. She's been keeping it magically lit this entire time. So you.
Morgan has no idea how to feel an
So
actual
as she walks
fire.
away and goes to bed, you spend the next part of your night collecting firewood. Make a perception check.
Yes, I'm going to set down my chain links and begrudgingly have to do this.
I have oil.
25.
Okay.
Man, we are nailing perceptions.
Yeah, honestly, you find all the plenty of wood that you need and a little bit more, small sticks and stuff, and you don't see anything else. There's nothing else.
I
around.
don't have a way to start this fire.
It's already going.
There's oil.
You just gotta keep it from dying.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought it was like
No.
totally like a magic ball floating there.
No, she can control fire, so she just kind of like lit a small one and then engulfed it and just was keeping it there. And there was no wood for fuel, so if she stopped keeping it there, it would eventually kill itself slowly because there's no fuel for it.
Mhm.
But you managed to find plenty of wood, and you all wake up. Your fire's still going, and you all wake up for the next day.
Okay.
Cool.
I can swap off Cookie. I can throw in.
So what I am seeing is our song of animals. Actually, it had a late reaction.
I think it did have a late reaction to you, considering how beautifully it was done.
I maintain the fact that you guys should let me intimidate the animals into becoming our food.
Why not? Surely it's better than actually playing
As the
music.
person who found
Try to
and
lure
killed the
them in.
animal, I think I'm right in this situation.
You know, Trevor. I think Norin is actually wanting a lullaby tonight by the two of us.
I most certainly am not wanting a lullaby tonight.
Why not? Could be fun.
All right.
It will
As-
surely help you sleep.
As you guys are having this conversation, No, it would be.
You're basically what you're trying to do.
Morgan and Orin. You guys hear off in the distance, so you're at like a just outside of like okay. You're just outside of a split in the road. You can go left or right. You're quarter mile away from that intersection, and you notice from the other direction, from the left direction, you guys are planning on going right. You can hear chatter, people talking, laughing.
Oh, it looks like we have company on the road. Perhaps we will not have to travel alone along this road.
Do we really want company on this road?
And he was running double blast.
I don't see why not.
There's company.
You don't hear the voices.
Oh.
As he points them out, and you stop to listen, you can hear them.
Do we just unintentionally,
Now-
or do we just ignore them? Just, you know,
Are you running side shock?
to make
Now
them
I
think
do,
he's
but-
hearing voices?
You might want to rephrase that differently next time, but I now do hear them. Yes.
They're in the walls. They're in the
You
walls.
off your meds again.
They're in the gosh dang
My elven
walls.
hearing must be far more superior to yours. But yes.
No.
Well, it must be those years. Then.
Orin,
It-
Jayu, we need to get through one trip. Like, not even like a day. We need to get through one trip
I think I died here.
without you two starting a fight.
I am starting no fight. I am stating facts.
Orin, you're not helping, though.
And I could actually finish this fight as he crashed
Jayu?
all like.
I will
50
burn
of his
you.
levels.
I am not scared of you, and I will burn you. You will be on fire in seconds.
That's too stressful for one person.
And I could get you wet. Wait a minute.
Oh my god.
We got
All right. All right. No.
Oh, that's deserved. 100%. Holy crap. Get him out of here.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Alright. I want to go talk to some people after that. Good lord.
We're gonna continue on with the conversation. People. I think we.
Hmm.
Connectivity issues as soon as you kick.
Take
it
4
was well
psychic
deserved.
damage, Mason.
Memo out stun 2. I think that's that.
Alright.
I'll call that a vicious mockery and a half.
Memo out stun me.
I'm going to go see who it is. If you guys will wrap up camp.
It's like
Well,
a quarter mile out of the way, like up the road.
Oh,
Take
well,
Trevor.
okay.
He convinces people. I'll help Jayu pack up the camp.
I am known for convincing people.
Let us go, Trevor. Are you coming?
Captain. Yeah, I'm coming.
Me and Trevor go to intercept
To
them
intercept.
to see.
Intercept.
Intercept the
I
package.
I'm using some wrong wordings.
All right, so you guys are up the trail. By the time you guys make it to the intersection, you can see that they're about.
I got max stack.
They're making their way there. They're almost to where the intersection is. The road's a bit more windy, so it takes them a little bit longer to get to where you are, as yours was just a straight shot.
I got him. I'm gonna leave Big Bird though.
And you notice it looks like just a troop of travelers. There's carts and people walking. There's a lot of laughter, and it just seems like a very lively kind of atmosphere around them. And yeah, you should be able to see it from here.
I'm running. That's annoying. How did we get that?
It looks like a small circus.
There's no way that range.
Inside of.
I'm beyond.
So, like, mixed into this group of travelers, it also looks like there's parts of a small circus strewn about, as if they're traveling with all of these people. You can see there's performers going on about. You can hear what seems to be some sort of harp being played. You look to see that it looks like there's someone bouncing from the top of cart to cart. Someone's juggling a bunch of random items that people just keep throwing at them. There's that's about all you can discern from this distance.
We still got Big Bird in the middle here. If we want to grab it. Oh.
Well, it certainly doesn't necessarily look like a threat.
Oh, but it looks like a massive headache.
Yes, clowns are very horrid beings to
There's-
me.
Make a perception check.
Oh, they're all top.
18.
You can't, from what you can make out, there are no clouds.
Yes, we're out of United.
No clowns. Okay, just what you described.
Yes.
But I lost all my healing, my ability and my focus command are both,
Well,
are both procs.
begrudging, just wait
We're heading
until they
we're
get
heading
closer.
south.
Okay.
Yeah.
You two at camp, are you doing anything?
Yes, we're out of
We are putting away the camp.
Okay.
I mean, I'm keeping an ear out because I could hear them, but we're
Right.
packing up the camp.
And you
Can I hear this?
start to hear them now. You can't see them just from your angle. It'd be hard to make things out, but you can start to hear the harp now.
Unite. It did hit.
So you two pack up camp. Which one of you is going to try and control the horses?
Got T-Tar.
Persuasion check to the horse to do well while
My
he
healing.
rides it.
Can I
That's-
intimidate the horses?
Not really much I can do.
It's an animal handling check.
Oh, dang it. Nope.
Let's
Jay,
do a speak
what's
with
your,
animals.
what's your animal handling?
-1. Nope, it's +1.
I got this.
All right. Make an animal
11.
handling check. 11. All right.
Um,
You get it's a rocky start, but once you get the idea of it, it gets pretty easy. And you meet up with Oren and Trevor at the intersection. And as you meet up with them, this my microphone this traveling band of people gets much closer, and you can start to make out faces.
we should talk to them.
As a team, as a group.
That's probably what the plan was, yeah.
Oh, really? I thought we were gonna awkwardly stare at them this whole time.
We could learn circus skills.
Be the bandits this time.
No, we can learn circus skills.
I don't know if Zenoran learns that they did something wrong, he might just go haywire on them.
But Orin, we could learn circus skills.
I would never harm an innocent, and I think the road would be safer with them.
Stay out of range of that.
But I will not. I won't lie. I wouldn't lie if I hoped that they went the opposite direction at the intersection.
You guys are
So
listening. We can
so-
learn circus skills.
as you guys are having this conversation, you notice as they start to slow down, as they start to creep up to you, because you guys are right at the intersection, and you hear a voice ring out, "Hello!
We don't have a hoop right now to gather.
What are you fine travelers doing this lovely morning?"
Oh, Egg, sorry, I didn't.
Heading north. What are you doing?
Just a convenience. I am also heading in such a direction. Our next show is in Kaimel.
It's perfect, guys. It's perfect.
Do we all go?
It's
or do
not
we wait
good.
for you?
This is bad.
In Kaimel? So wait, hold on. Where are we on the map right now?
So the Wildwood Byway intersection with the Emerald Path, just
Sunlight
above
is down,
City.
so he can't do anything. We got him before he could do anything to us. I'm gonna try and single out. I died. Trying to
The
single out the T-Tar so he
the
didn't
Emerald
do what
Path,
they
you said?
wanted
The
to do.
intersection between the Emerald Path?
All right, so yeah, so just above Singorn, where the Wildwood Byway meets the Emerald Path, you are right at that little spot.
Alright. You say your next show's in Kaimel?
Yes, sir. As you look up, he's like kind of a shoddy looking
Poppy United
fellow.
Dragon
He
Ball.
has a broken top hat, and when he smiles, he has a
Basically,
golden
can't see him more
tooth.
at the Dragon Ball right now. Mammo popped one on me.
Let's go.
Noticing before that there aren't really clowns, I'll mention that. I was like, it seems like you have just about everything but some clowns. We have one right here if you need one. And then I click on Thenoran's armor with my hand.
All right. No, we are not looking for any clowns.
I'm going to death murder both Trevor and this guy if he thinks I'm a clown.
Well, anyways,
Yes,
you're
there.
He gives like a slight chuckle.
you're heading to Kymel. Even have you heard about the rocky news that what went down there?
In Kymel? There's something always going down in Kymel. That's part of its charm.
I have no clue what he just said.
Ah, love that.
Um,
It's part of its charm.
I can also ping Hank, see if he wants to
Hate my internet right now.
If that's what you would like to call it, if charm is the word you're gonna use, then
shot, though.
that's best for you. So what you are a traveling circus then?
We are a small group of performers. But yes, in a way. Love
My God,
that.
it's a cube.
Well, you see, my
did-
internet
did-
was bugging out, so I couldn't follow the queue.
Okay, did you hear what I said?
I don't know.
So where are you guys coming from then?
Ah, we just left the Emerald Outpost. We were just doing a small show for the soldiers out there and decided to head up to Kymel. There's always a lot of
Now,
coin to be had.
As it is the gambling center.
The Emerald Outpost?
Yeah, it's like a straight shot west of where you are, like immediately. The ones of you that have spent time in Amon know that is one of Amon's outposts. So it is sort of like doesn't see a lot of entertainment. It's very military base, but like nothing happens over there. But the people are stationed there anyway. So, but it is where some of Amon's soldiers are stationed.
Well, how well did that go? I know they don't get much over at the outposts.
That is true. That is why we were there. They pay for some fine entertainment, and that is what we offer.
Well, if we're both heading the same direction, the road would be a lot safer with you, and I think we could use some entertainment. The road has been dull thus far.
Well, as long as we're traveling, we're willing to offer what little we give on the road. Free of charge, of course. It's part of the agreement of the traveling troupe.
Very well. Sounds like a plan.
Can I make an insight check
On what?
on the main guy to see if feeling a little fishy about anything?
Right, sure.
Not sure how well this is gonna go.
Plot twist, he said Triton, so yeah. there
All right,
is-
so it's a nat one, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, you
Same as
cannot. He's really hard to read, and every time he talks, his little gold tooth is just keeps distracting you from trying to read his facial features. You're not 100% sure what he's. Can't get hard of a read on him.
Well, I'm going to hop on and take Morgan's place
Instead of
if she wants.
pushing it,
Oh, with the horses? Sure.
Yeah,
not side strike.
and I will continue if they're gonna keep heading out.
So you guys continue traveling with the troop?
With us following them,
Oh, you're following them. You're not traveling alongside them.
I mean we're like
Okay.
close behind, but not like, you know what I mean?
Okay, well, at this close, you notice that it is more than just the circus people. There are other people traveling within this group. It seems like part of his agreement with the traveling troupe is, as they travel, they offer their sorts of entertainment in exchange for a sort of protection, like group, safety in numbers kind of deal.
Yeah. We
Along
protect them,
this,
they
yeah.
entertain us.
Essentially, it's you join the traveling troupe, you feel free to be entertained, live your best life, and it's more of a matter of just have more bodies around. It's not like you are my guards now. It's like just you see this many people, you're not gonna think, oh, let's jump them because there's too many people. That seems to be the mentality that the troop has, and so yes. So you trail behind them just a little, or
That's a Thenoran.
Yeah, well,
I-
we're pretty close. Just
Okay.
keep right behind him.
right. As you let them go ahead and you look behind them, you notice that the guy with the top hat tends to stay in the front, and you notice sitting on top of one of the carts is a half elf playing a lute and singing, and you notice her voice is almost magical, just from the way it is as you hear it. That's a really good description. Love that. Okay. And you notice one of the carts is fully open, and there's a guy sitting in there, and he is talking. You can't discern what he's saying, but there's a lot of people sitting in the around the cart. Like it's one of the bigger carts. It's a 2-horse cart. He's sitting at the very back on the inside of it, and there seems to be people rowed against the walls of it and like on the floor, sitting there just listening to him talk. And you notice some of the people walking nearby are also tuning into what he's saying as they walk. You cannot hear him, but he's talking about something. And on top of that, the juggler's still off juggling. And there's still some random person bouncing off of cart to cart, doing little tricks, performing feats of acrobatics and stuff like that. Overall, just trying to entertain the people that they're with, doing their jobs.
I'll look at. Well, I'll start talking to Morgan. It's like, do you also feel like there's some magical imbueness, I guess, to that person who's singing? You feel that too, right?
The person singing and the person doing the story over there, people are way too interested in whatever that guy has to say.
Can you discern what type of magic it is?
Oh, can I use my arcana to try and figure that out?
Are you trying to determine if they're using magic?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You can make an arcana check. Who are you targeting with this specifically? Are you trying to read the harp player, or are you trying to read the storyteller?
The heart player, because I can't
Okay.
hear the storytelling.
All right.
Can I have advantage because Trevor is helping me?
Wait, what's he like massaging your shoulders?
Yeah,
Like,
say it.
you
How
got
is?
this.
I'm trying to determine. I'm trying to think of a way he could.
Trevor is
I just-
lifting
You
things.
flex that big
like,
brain of yours. You do your thing.
You know what?
I know it's not necromancy, so it's got to be something.
Because of
Slides are
Trevor's
thicker.
knowledge of music and his ability to play so well, and just having such a background, sure, just because he knows music, so he's giving you a hint at what to grab for, like what about that could be magical compared to a normal voice.
Then it's an unnatural 20.
An unnatural?
An unnatural.
Okay. As far as you can tell, the only thing magic about her music is that her harp is enchanted.
Enchanted harp.
But her voice seems natural.
This matchup is terrible.
Wild. Yeah. I tell that to Trevor. It's like it's not her voice, it's the harp.
And as you're watching her, you notice she gets up and starts to dance while singing, and the harp continues to play.
My spirit
That's
shackles
baller.
decided didn't want to go.
You should
And
learn
the
that magic.
acrobat that was jumping from cart to cart lands next to her, and they start to do a bit of a dance before the acrobat jumps off again, and she goes back to the harp.
This is actually.
Um,
Tell me, Trevor. Can your harp do that?
One, I don't have a harp.
As a
But
lute.
Oh yeah, you're a lute.
I think I would rather play the lute with my own skill and not some useless enchant.
I would say
Okay.
being able to have the flute play itself during story time would be the most convenient.
It is not any more convenient than playing the lute yourself.
Well, I can't speak and flute at the same time, sadly.
Don't play
I
the
don't
flute.
know.
I don't use a flute sucker.
I do not disrespect your talent. You are very skilled, but correct me if I'm wrong. Pulling the strings through your fingers, wouldn't that be less impressive than pulling the strings of the weave? And frick, I can't think of the correct way to put this, but controlling the weave to play the instrument for you, wouldn't that not be more impressive?
If I wanted to do that, I would simply cast Mage Hand.
So you can do it.
In some sort of sense, yes, I can do it. I choose not to.
I think there could be some good competition ahead.
Well, I'm sure this finely crafted elvish lute will
Yeah. But then
will
you-
outplay any enchanted instrument.
If I were a betting man, I'd challenge that.
You would challenge the craftsmanship of elvish.
I do not question the quality of your loot, no, but the quality of the owner versus the skill that minstrel has.
Oren, we talked about this.
It's no fun. Okay.
I
okay.
think
Really shouldn't do that.
we have a challenge on our hands. I think I will
that
go
moment when
and
Morgan
ask.
becomes the mom.
I'm sick of all of our adventures being Oren fighting with everybody.
Micah, can I call to the person who's ever playing the harp and ask them a question?
Use your illusions to boom your voice.
For
Like
the
a
sake
megaphone, you know?
of all of the noise that is going on around the area between the storyteller, the voices of the travelers, her own music. Zeus, I don't remember asking.
I wanted to swap that.
Make just a general charisma check, just
Wait,
to
hold
see
on.
if she
Before
can
I
hear
do
you.
this, how close would she be?
Charisma check.
So before anything, is Ruben is officially taking over the campaign now.
Well, I was doing the
so-
charisma check like you said.
Well, yeah, but you're taking over like you said you were. So,
All right. Let me
Is
take
that
these off
Ruben,
so-
the love of my life?
she's a few carts away from you.
Can I have an exact distance?
All right.
He needs to not speak as.
I hope you guys are
so
ready
close
for
to the mic.
Ruben, you need to back up from the mic. Ruben,
a really good time.
peeking my microphone.
I'll show you some peeking.
Give me as well, Ruben, dude. I love you.
What the
Hey, can I
heck?
disconnect Micah now? Is that an option?
I'm about to
Brother-
disconnect myself.
Brother ain't about slaying the dragon. He's about laying that dragon. he
You're
is
not much
something
better,
else.
Devin.
Look, I don't have that guy's voice. I don't know. I don't know who this.
I don't care.
All right. Anyway, distance from us to cart. Is it within 30 feet?
Ruben, I'm live streaming, just so you're aware. YouTube.
I deserve that.
Yes, you did.
That I deserve.
Yes, you did. Okay. About 2 carts, but she's on top of it, and you guys are trailing back behind a little bit. I can't give you feet specifically.
Well, could I be able to cast minor illusion? And
Why
she'd
don't
be
you
able to hear
just-
it?
What's the
Just-
range
just
of
to
minor
give me-
illusion?
Just walk up to her,
30
dude.
feet.
We're not
can-
exactly a full sprint. Just get out of the car.
Yeah, can I just
Yeah,
walk
you're
up?
not
actually?
moving at a
Can I
very
just do that?
fast pace. You're a whole troop of people.
Then just let me walk up.
I,
do that.
sure, I didn't say you couldn't.
Let's just do that.
You said, "Can I yell?" I said, "Sure."
I said, can I get the attention? But yeah, same
You
thing.
said,
All right, I'll just walk up,
"Yeah."
and I'll look up at the harp player, and I'll just look up and I'll go. My companion wants us to have a competition.
Oh dang! I didn't know you were gonna say it like that.
She kind of
Why'd you
starts.
rope me into this?
You notice she's playing the harp, and she stops. You notice her mutter something under her breath, and she stands up, and the harp continues playing, and she goes to the side of the cart and looks down over at you and goes, "What sort of competition?"
I'm thinking we just play the same song and people vote which one's
The odds of
better.
you two knowing the same song are so statistically low.
Do you also play harp?
Not really for both bards. I play the lute.
All right. I'll take your wager. Let me go get my loot.
There is no.
Oh, she's throwing down on your home court. Home court, baby.
You're gonna.
I mean, they're both strings. They should theoretically be able to play around the
Brother,
same
you
notes.
better-
Right,
dice
but
your
it's
heart
not
out.
it's not an even competition.
I don't even know how to play the lute, and I will challenge you to the lute.
She goes and she picks up her harp, and then the harp stops playing. She climbs down the other side of the cart, goes inside of. This one's has a cover on it, so you can't see through it like some of the other ones. And she goes inside of it, and then she comes back out on the top, holding her lute, and goes, "Are you gonna come up here, or gotta
Yes,
have a
I'll be
stage
up in
before?"
just a few seconds. I'll climb up.
They're all down.
Climb up.
Top one.
I was not expecting this. Hang on, let me do math.
What happened to teleport? Why are you running
Math?
over now?
Math.
Yeah.
Teleport was good.
I'm just saying,
We're sitting this. Hold on.
Thenorin, my character, happy right now. This is kind of fun. This is the entertainment we needed.
What are the chances I can do
Okay.
A whole day on the road.
All right. So, what songs do you know?
Let's do the song about Vox Machina.
That one's a good legend. All right.
That's the only one I can think of that I
I'm impressed you
Uh,
tried.
She steps out, cups her hands, and she goes, "Listen up, everybody!" And her voice echoes and booms. About to have a throwdown up here. We're going to play a song. Whichever one of us gets the most applause wins. So make sure you're listening.
Let's go. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh.
Alrighty then. Where's my D20? Are you ready to make performance checks?
Yeah, I am.
All right.
I
She
definitely
pulls out-
believe in you,
She
Trevor.
picks up her lute, and she looks at you, and she starts to play. She oh jeez, how do I? How do you
Is it a
narrate
situation
this?
where she starts playing and then she drops it off and I pick it up, or
You're kind of both playing at the same time, but you pick up different solos.
oh okay.
Yeah, so you're both playing the same song, you're just picking up different solos. And she starts off strong. Like, you weren't expecting, like, this level of like you're watching her and like the speed as she's doing this, and like the intensity of like the song is not something you expected. Roll performance check.
There might be just like too much stuff on it.
27.
I'm not sure though.
And hearing her start off this strong with the song, you immediately pick up right off where she left off onto your solo, and you just proceed to like shred essentially. Like you as you start playing, she looks at you and like she smiles a bit and she gives you a nod, like, okay, I see how it is. For the sake of this, we're doing it by round. I rolled a 22. So you won that round.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We're gonna do best of 5.
So if you win 3 in a row, you just win.
Right, that's why I said 5 because I was gonna say best of 3, but I'm gonna give you one this next one. You just win.
I will give a respectable golf clap.
Sorry.
to that.
Let me do it this way. First to 3.
I almost had him there, but I missed my
Yeah. Okay. That's better.
That will. Yeah. All right. All right. Make your second performance check.
All right. Look, Strat. We're placing the 7 on the palm of my hand. Well, not at the palm, of the top, and then I'm flipping it. Not just flipping it. I mean, I'm actually rolling it, but 22.
23.
Oh.
Womp womp.
as you lead off, she picks right back up, and she takes off with the song, singing. She uses her mage hand to like
position change.
do this to the crowd to get people like more into it, just to like edge people on, and then
One or more cleaners are still calculating.
you pick up right where she was. There was just the slightest little of a stumble as you went to pick up, and like only person who would have noticed was her. And
No, we're not adding bots.
she, as you guys continue on, she won that round. Roll another d20.
Alright, you know what I think? I think we should run. No.
22.
Do the other
16.
Do the other thing.
Getting cocky from her next win. She seems to stumble as she goes to pick up from you.
No.
Catching it with her mage hand to try and draw the crowd off of noticing it, but they definitely did notice that. You, on the other hand, noticing her stumble, pick it up for where she stumbled, and that round goes to you. You have 2 wins, she has 1.
No, the other thing.
Dude.
Make a performance check.
No.
Baby, 25.
27.
Too late.
There's
Oh
no
my
way.
gosh, dude, you're getting smoked. Holy crap.
What is her at? What's
Her
her
loot
plus?
is
It's
on
got to be
fire,
6.
I'll tell you after.
I wanted them to run Buzzwole.
And as you keep going with this, she then starts playing over top of your solo to take it back from you, and she gets louder than you, and she does take it back from you. That is a round to her, neck and neck, 2 and 2.
Oh boy, this is it.
Last
This
All right,
is
to
time.
finish it off, we're gonna let
Come on.
we're gonna let D&D Beyond choose the fate. Performance check, baby.
Wait, I need to touch somebody for guidance, right?
Yes.
21.
Oh, damn
21.
it. Okay.
Even with a plus 12 modifier, I got a 20. Or solid,
Plus 12.
unnatural 20.
And I got 21. Let's go.
So
Oh my
she
gosh!
overpowers you and then finishes that part of the solo. Then you pick it right back up, and you end with just such a flare. The crowd goes wild, and like whatever flowers or whatever things they have get thrown towards you. And she looks over to you, out to the crowd, and you both give a bow. And then she looks up at you and just gives you a nod. She goes, "Well played.
That-
Well played."
Why, thank you. You aren't too bad on the loot yourself.
It isn't my main instrument, but I've been around.
You think that was good? I have a buddy called Jay who can play the flute like a madman.
I'd love to see it.
Oh.
But
It's
maybe.
unclear whether
Yells from the back
Jay
row.
uses
Don't
them.
involve me for that. I would have gotten wiped.
Not much of a flute person
want-
myself.
Jay is a madman without the flute.
Yeah.
You're
They
not there.
kind of yelled out in succession.
You guys did witness the battle of the bards.
Yes.
That
You
is-
you all witnessed this.
As soon as we get on the ground.
A
That
plus
was-
12 is wild.
Yeah. it's crazy.
Expertise to performance with a +4 and a 5 to charisma.
Dude,
So that's
you
an
had a
8.
plus 10. She had a
Oh,
plus
is
12.
that, I lied. It was a +13. I did the
My bad.
math wrong. So that last one should have been a tie.
It doesn't matter.
I would have made you
No.
roll again, and it's okay.
Oh.
I would have.
It's
I
too
would.
late.
It's all right. It's fine. You can have the win.
I have a plus 10, dude.
I'm slightly less behind.
Right.
Wow.
She's a +5 to charisma, and has a higher proficiency. She's a +4 to proficiency.
when do you get that?
7, 8.
Oh.
Throughout all that, I pulled up my cart to get a closer look to this, and now I will pull my cart up to the right next to them.
9th level. She's
She's a
level
9
9.
level bard.
She is now. I don't have a character stats for these people, by the way. I just have an encounter sheet.
Dang it. No, he just. I mean,
So I'm just gonna pull the cart up right next to you. Very well done, Trevor. I honestly thought she had you for a bit.
Right?
So did I.
It was a close battle, but very fought well. Don't talk about my grammar.
Dude, I'm terrible too. It doesn't matter.
Oh my.
Well, I'm not too in tuned with music, but can tell whatever happened there was
So stupid.
probably the best I've ever heard in my life.
That's what I think too, but I also
Strive to do that.
wouldn't-
You have quite the fine bard
he was just trying to
in your troop.
burst the thirst at the end. Hey, Jason.
He's not terrible.
What's up, my big baby?
She climbs down and comes back up with her loot. Or not her loot, sorry, her harp. She goes,
Well, are you gonna bask in the glory all day, or are we going to go back on the travels?
Thank
Yeah,
you for
you're
this
on your
wonderful
mind,
opportunity to do a bard battle with you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And I go back down.
she
I
gives
think
you
Trevor's
like
got the woman too.
a quarter of a bow and goes, "The pleasure was all mine." And then she goes back to play her harp.
Were they
Getting
traveling
this
down the
close,
road
are
that-
any of you paying attention to? Sorry, Mason. 1 second. Are any of you paying attention to the storyteller?
No.
Okay.
I'm
Mason,
watching
what?
the acrobat.
Dude, the bard battle's like.
Well, sort of, but yeah. Would you have Mason?
I was asking if during the bard battle, if we were continuing to travel down the road. If we actually-
Yeah. So they were battling on top of the cart while the cart was moving. This entire thing is they're a moving circus, so all of the stuff on the road they do while moving, which makes all of the feats that they perform extra impressive.
Well,
Alright.
there you have it, Thenorin. I guess the test of, skill against magical, pulling from the weave, as you put it.
Look, dude, I don't know how to.
Skill.
I didn't
skill
know how
will
to say
always-
it.
Skill will always prevail.
I'm not in tune to D&D like wordage enough.
No,
Her
I'm not
loot
either.
was not enchanted, Mason. Also, I never said the word beautiful when describing her.
Yes, you wait. I thought you did.
I said her voice and music were.
We're trying to level
So,
up.
yeah, all right. Let me.
That was good objective. That was
Sorry, I don't ever look at that chat that often. I'm just like, wait a minute. Anyway, I was for the sake of this, you guys continue traveling with this troop all the way up until Kymel. A few more days pass. You make your way out of Kymel, unless there was something in Kymel any of you wanted to do.
Go pee.
You can do that anywhere on the road. You didn't have to wait till Kymel.
Well, no, he's a beautiful person. He will only do it at a rest stop. At a porta potty.
Okay. All right. So you guys don't do anything in Kymel. You continue on.
I don't think we have
Other-
any reason to stop.
All right.
Well, other than like,
If they do
Another shopping episode.
Another shopping episode?
We just had a bard battle.
Oh,
I think
I don't know. I need, if we are keeping track of food, I need at least 2
We're
more.
not. I'm killing rabbits. You're fine.
Okay.
She just rolls a natural 20 on every single part of the past night's check. We just skipped over that.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Fine.
I literally was
pulled
like,
a rabbit out of a hat.
if she rolls a nat 20, I'll give her a rabbit. And then you rolled it, and I was like, there's a rabbit. Alrighty. You guys continue on up to the Silver Cut Crossroads. You
Did
guys...
the troop come with us, or did they stop in Kymel?
Oh, they stopped and come up. You're no longer traveling with the troop.
Okay.
Make, for the sake of the past, the traveling with the troop and traveling up to the crossroads, make 2 animal handling checks. Orin.
There's someone right up there.
Okay. 18.
All right.
Yeah, that
13.
matchup was unfortunate.
He's gotten, Orin has gotten a better handle of the car, and it is a lot more smoother of a ride than it is. You guys travel for another day and make your way up to the Silvercut Crossroads, and then proceed to make your way east down the roadway.
Man, that is just a very wide, not straight.
That Volt Run rocks. Maybe we would.
Should we try to cut straight through?
You know what I want to know.
Over the river.
The mountains?
There's the mountain.
To
I
the-
didn't even see
over
that.
the
Yeah, we ain't
river.
doing that.
Through the mountain, not through the river over the mountain, over the river through the mountain.
Yeah.
Grandma's house we go.
Exactly.
No, there's a mountain between us and the river. Then.
That too.
Yeah, nah, we ain't doing that. Sorry.
Say,
There's a
we go
mountain
through
between
It
Silvercut
just seems so
Crossroads.
roundabout. It just seems so roundabout. I was like, eh. But
It's
now that
hilly.
makes sense.
It's hilly.
It's not the most cart-friendly terrain.
Oh no, we ditched the car.
You could do it if you weren't having the cart, but then you would spend extra days walking up to Western.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So you guys make your way up to the crossroads, and then down to the bridge at the roadway.
That teleport became very much annoying.
Spend the next couple of days there. Make one more animal handling check for me, Orin.
16.
Okay.
What else did you want?
All right. As you guys spend the next bit of the day traveling, you guys make it about, let's say, halfway between the bridge and Western, in the dividing plains. And as the sun starts to set for the day, you notice the clouds turn this crimson red, unlike a normal sunset, and they start to cover the sky. They start to swirl, covering this whole area. And as you look out among the dividing plains, you notice that the sun starts to get blocked out by this. It is now pitch black almost. There's not almost much light as the clouds continue to swirl. And you watch as you look out among the dividing plains as there's movement in the ground. And you watch as a skeletal hand pops out of the ground and pulls itself up. And you notice all around the entire plain, hundreds of them just popping up, pulling themselves out of the ground, wearing different types of armor, wielding different kinds of weapons. They seem to not care about you.
I'm gonna slow heal.
As you look, there's only 2 different kinds of armors out here. Rusted and stained, having been buried for super long. And you hear a crack and you watch as lightning strikes down. And then it starts to rain. But this rain is weird. It is thicker.
My point was, I don't know if it should.
And as it hits you, you notice it is crimson red.
Hey, okay. Dude, we went straight to hell. We did not pass go. We did not.
I think we're getting close to Irune.
It's like one of those red clouds. Everybody starts coming up.
And then you hear
dead
another
from
crack, and he
across.
watches another lightning bolt. This bolt's red, and it slams into the ground. And you notice as all the skeletons turn and look at each other, and immediately start to clash. They start just going at each other, destroying each other, cutting each other down. They do
The
not care.
skeletons?
Yes, they do not care for you.
I ch-
No one did.
And as you look out, you notice there's two different armor sets,
No, I said no one did.
as if for two different armies.
No one liked Broken.
I set that up for myself.
It is almost as if these skeletons are continuing a past war. And they're going back to war with each other.
I should have figured that.
Can I make a history check on the armor?
Anyone else?
Do I
7.
know about this? Yeah.
Try. What'd you get?
Um,
Would you
12.
would you get Trevor?
7.
7. You can't discern much. It's all rusted and it's hard to tell, and it's so dark you can't get a good line of sight on it. There's no color. Actually, yours would have been at disadvantage, Trevor, because it's pitch black almost. But it's still
Same
low
number.
enough. Yeah, I'd say it wouldn't really matter.
Can I just look for symbols? Sorry, once you're done.
Are you just trying to see the
Just-
symbol?
Symbols, whether there's banners,
There's
coat of arms.
there's banner poles, but the banner seems to have been is no longer there, as if it's been underground for some time.
I'm still going, so Trevor
Withered
should
away.
be a little bit.
He can't see them; they're too far. Like you're not. Yeah, he can see where he's walking, but he can't see them. Are you making a history check? Corey?
No, if I can't see any banners. I would look for banners and see if I knew
Well,
what those were.
There's symbols on the shields and stuff.
Oh, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah. There's no banner, so you can attempt a history
Symbols, sorry.
Yeah.
Coat of... yeah. 15.
check. You're not 100% sure what they are, who they fought for, or where they're from, but based off of
Yeah, that'd probably be best. Then we'll use the evac tower.
the location and the weapons, you can get the grasp that they're from the Age of Arcanum, before essentially Tal'Dorei was considered a continent, back when magic was the supreme ruler of essentially the world, and the deity, before the divine gate was put up, essentially before the deities were locked away from the world,
Okay.
when magic was much stronger,
A while ago.
a long time ago. I don't remember what
1,000
you,
plus?
I'm just like, seeing all this crap go on,
This
it's
is-
raining blood, lightning, everything.
Volt Swift is united.
How fast did this all come on us?
30 seconds.
I mean, you were walking, you watched the clouds converge maybe like a minute, and then the skeletons and the rain started about at the same time, and then the lightning struck, and that's when after the second bolt of lightning, they started to fight. Maybe 2-3 minutes tops before it all happened.
I'm just going to shout, we have to get out of here, and just slap the reins on the horse, and we're getting out of here.
Animal handling check, please.
Please.
I'm going to cast guidance on myself because I'm scared.
That works.
Wait, hold on. What check is this? Hold on.
Animal handling.
I know, but what? Wisdom?
Wisdom. Morgan.
Can I cast enhance? Yeah.
Dude, I
can
got a
also-
22. I'm good.
Oh.
Yeah, you're fine. Make an Arcana check.
I was gonna give you advantage on wisdom.
He got a 22.
You could also guidance yourself.
He did.
Barely got
I
that
did.
off.
I didn't know.
could've-
he-
I die here as soon as
do.
my bloody barrier.
Sorry, what'd you
What's
say?
happening?
Wait, what'd
Someone
you say?
said.
Yeah.
I just.
What?
Did you say something?
got a 12.
Morgan?
I got a 12.
Thank you.
But I wasn't asked to roll. I just thought I heard my name.
I did ask you to roll an Arcana check.
Oh, I got a 12 then.
Okay, sorry.
Just dead silent.
Okay. You aren't 100% sure what is going on, but you do know that my pencil. You sorry, I dropped it. You are aware of you know how you studied the weave in college. You know how the weave works. I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know how much of that you heard.
We can hear
All
you.
of
We
it.
can hear you.
All right, cool. Sorry, I froze on my end, so I wasn't sure. Okay, you studied the weave. You know its fundamentals and how it works, and
I don't have my ult on me.
sometimes what happens is parts of the world, the weave will poke out into parts of the world, and sometimes when it does that, it'll get tangled and create these things known as snarls, and it can affect things around it. You're not 100% sure if that's what caused this, or if this is some sort of
Oh my goodness.
having not been studying moon patterns and things like that. You don't know if this is some sort of solstice or something like that. But it's either some sort of solstice or it's a snarl or something is magically reawakening these creatures to continue a once lost war.
Someone just pick me up when I'm down, you know?
What was that? Sorry.
Wait, what? Just zoned out.
Just the last sentence.
You don't know what is causing them to start this once lost war, but you know it can be something as along the lines of a snarl or a solstice or something of the like.
I'm still in room.
Yeah. Are we wanting to try and pass like through here?
Yeah, I'm just like, if
they're
there's
not
a road I can
on the
travel,
road path directly. They're a good couple hundred, about like 200 feet off away from the road out in the field, in the dividing plains there.
I mean, the way I see it, we really have no reason to be involved in this. So I think we should just
I'm
continue.
leaving. You guys
Yeah.
are
Yeah,
on
no,
my
Not our
car.
problem.
snaps
you
the
are
reins
on
and
my
the
car, and I
cart
don't care. You
takes
can jump
off.
off.
That's really cool.
It's,
though.
ble- it's bleeding rain. What do you like?
JU is counting them like incorrectly, thinking he has a shot because he can't count over 30. Like he miscounts and just goes like he loses count again and just keeps on going to 30.
As
That's
in you're
all-
moving,
that's
so
all-
you can't even tell if you've counted the same one twice or not.
Jay was like, all right, that's 30. So 130. So 1, 2, 3. That's 230.
I can smite 11 times.
There's 5 30s out there, guys.
He keeps saying
11
26
times.
as if it's the next number. It's like 26. 26.
You guys push through. You keep traveling for another 10, 15 minutes or so, and then you start to see the break in where the. It's not a heavy rain, so you can see through it. It's not light either. It's just a moderate. But you know,
And
it's
it's blood.
blood, so there's that. And you pass through, essentially, kind of like when you're like, when you have like that one rain cloud and and you're in it, and then you step out of it, and that rain's still like right there. Like, there's a wall of rain.
He's strong.
You-
He's Iron Man.
You do that, essentially.
Actually,
Is it? Why is this so loud in here all of a sudden? Oh my gosh.
Talking about Iron Man very
I know.
loudly.
I can't hear all of everyone all at once. Oh. Mason.
Can I be collecting the blood rain in the bucket?
That's so fucked
For
up.
the horses?
Be analyzed later.
Is our thing covered?
Do you
Like,
want me to
No,
everybody-
go
you don't have a
Yeah.
covered
Yeah.
wagon.
I didn't think so. So all of us are covered in blood.
I can cast the
You're
identify
gonna
spell.
have
It'll be
my
fine.
shield over my head as I'm just whipping the horses.
Oh,
Yeah, you kind of
alright
has his head tilted back, thinking like, do I drink this?
Don't drink the blood. That's how you choke and die.
It's very irony. Has a very nice irony tang to it. But it's not anything different. You guys exit. You are drenched. And out of area. It is officially nighttime, but it's not very cloudy. The moon is out. There are stars. You can see moderately well.
With a little bit of daunting fear in my eyes, I'm just gonna be like, what in the gods was that? Just covered in blood.
From
Well-
what I remember in school,
They taught this in your school.
they taught everything in my school.
What about horseback riding?
This is my first time ever seeing a horse. This is insane. No, that's not true. We've seen horses before. It's not geese.
Man, you really are shut in.
No, I did see a horse. But in class, we talked about. He explained it, and I was watching the chat, and Jay was talking about war. But there was a weave, and there's the things called snags, or
Snarl.
it could be a solstice thing. Snarl. I was listening. Snarl. Where like
Solstice.
it's something about different planes getting caught in this one, and bad things happen. I'm making stuff up. And he's shaking his head, so I'm gonna let him explain it as if I said it.
I just lagged so
A
bad.
snarl
I
is
hit
a
her
point
for
in the
40
weave.
from the jump. 40
We all
from the
heard
jump.
it. So we know.
Oh,
It
that's
pokes
so
out.
annoying.
For her, a snarl is a point in the weave where it enters the prime material and gets tangled, and it disrupts magic around it.
I was almost there.
Yeah, essentially any spellcaster has to roll on the wild magic table when casting around a snarl.
No,
That-
car does not have a gas leak. Don't worry.
That's
Well.
cool.
I know that's where your mind.
So is it just like everybody has wild magic?
No, it's you just roll on the table every time you're near one. You weren't close enough to one to do that. You didn't see one, but you know that can affect the world around it in different untold ways. Normally, places around a snarl are different. The area itself is disrupted with the magic.
Yeah.
So it's kind of one of those things where you could taste it in the air.
Kinda.
Is that where the plane shifters go to study the things?
No, it's just raw points in the weave that have got tangled. It's just essentially raw, undisputed
Alright,
magic.
well.
Yep.
I will say, I will wash your clothes before I go to bed.
He's just summon water on our heads.
That was blood, I will say, from experience.
I also own 2 support.
Oh, really?
I also own 2
You all seem very calm about this.
Well, at first I thought it was
I'm-
Trevor doing an illusion, but then the blood was real.
He didn't feel it on his
That is-
clothes.
Like honestly, that is one of the most real things I've ever heard. If you were like, if
But
you were
then
in this
it was
world, you'd be like,
real.
at first I thought it was fake, like an illusion, but then it was real blood just turned.
It doesn't justify him eating it.
My question is, where'd they get all the blood from?
Let's not. We're not answering that.
I'm not the water cycle, but it's so wrong.
We're not answering that. Moving on.
Well, whatever
time of the month.
whatever phenomenon that was,
Let me just take my D4.
anything that makes it rain blood has to be ungodly, and I
Dreadful.
I'm absolutely soiled.
It's just blood. It's just a little crusty.
No, I will. I feel your sentiment, but I will not clean the piss out of your clothes.
Not that type of soiled.
Oh, Devin wasn't there.
Devin wasn't
There's
there.
multiple words for soiled, guys. Come on.
Blood is
You're
not a
soiled.
clothes
It's not like you
disease.
soiled your
This
britches.
is gonna
That's
go well. All of our clothes are now
Yeah.
permanently dyed a light shade of pink forever.
For reference, Devin, as during the last Irune session, Irune soiled J.U.'s pants with the prestidigitation spell.
Oh,
my God.
okay.
No.
That's dumb. Dude. I
He was
Well-
like, you know what, that's it, and then left. He just dipped, misty stepped.
okay.
Yeah, it was great. Anyway,
Can't believe that. Yeah, no, you were doing it.
You
I'm gonna
guys-
keep just slowly at a slow trot.
well, it's
Um,
nighttime now.
Yeah. Is there any way we could find a water source? Like, can we sniff out water, hear water, look for water? No, look at the map. Hold up.
Jay use a water source.
JU has
Hey,
great
you
water.
volunteered.
Exception.
Wash your
I
clothes.
keep forgetting we have a water genasi. Oh my gosh.
We got water, we got fire, man. Look
Are
for
you-
other
are
things.
you-
want something to burn? You want something to put out?
Yeah, I was confused when you said you wanted to clean our clothes. I'm like, what? How are you gonna?
Are you
I'm stupid.
actually? Sorry.
Still do it.
Yeah, why not?
I'm making fire.
Well, yeah. Well, you know, when you roll your percentile dice and you land on 100 again for the third time tonight, you sure as heck find water.
Let's go. What is it?
It's a
Yeah, so
pond. It's not large by any means, but it's also, I mean, it's not a lake by any means. Sorry, but it's a decently large pond. Probably about 5 yards.
It's over 1,000 pages long.
No, that's not
Page like 57.
15 yards, sorry, across, like width, length. Frick.
With a goal.
Looking at it, it's 15 across, but it's yeah, width 15 yards width with about, I don't know, a 60-yard length.
Can I get that in hamburgers?
Time aside for reading 10 pages. I'll try and read more.
Oh, I think you're about to get. Yep.
But also just like,
Anyway,
You
I'm
muted
going,
yourself.
I'm gonna stop the cart there, and I am going
like I'm not gonna be on Snapchat without like just ghosting everyone.
to
Because that's
start
what I typically do is I just delete it and I don't
taking
follow
off
it.
layers.
Everyone will be like, where'd he go? But I'm also like trying
Look,
really,
dude,
really hard to do
and
better.
gonna
I think it's
wash
like,
it.
Whoa!
Wash it.
What the heck?
Look, you tell me you're covered in blood and you're not taking off your shirt. Or
I'm jumping right in.
the stupid lifeline again, dude. She's doing a finisher on me.
I'm more
you
noble
stop
than that.
Morgan's eyes
Somebody stop this lifeline.
with this
Thank you.
glove.
I'm just going up to the water and I'm gonna start cleaning some stuff.
I'm gonna walk into the water slowly with all my clothes on.
What? Why are what? I don't even know what you said. That's not a bad run.
Sorry, they're yelling.
Oh. And why are they like?
Okay, I
I'm
missed.
walking into the water slowly
Okay,
with all my clothes on.
you guys just jump into the water, walk into the water, clean your clothes,
No, I'm doing it.
clean up.
And
Oh,
after I'm going
would
to
assume.
take the bucket, fill it with water, and splash it on the horse.
All right, you clean off the horse, you get the horse their water, you set up your camp for the night. Oh, getting all cleaned up.
Yeah.
That was
We're just ranking
a
on
spooky thing.
All right.
I will say a battle like that is a way to die. Tonight, gets my blood pumping water to my veins.
It might be
About-
a hell of a way to die, but not twice.
You're about 2 days out from Westrum by cart. You guys take your rest unless there's anything else you wanted to do.
Cry? No? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. That,
Yes, Mason.
the Norns a little out of his element with that one. Didn't like that. So
I will
Go.
say, if there's a pond, JU's gonna sleep in it.
You guys go to sleep, and Ju is not in his bed. You each get a tent for the night.
how sexy.
Because Ju is at the bottom of a pond, sleeping with the fishes.
Alright, yeah. I have nothing else I want to do.
Alright, you all get a full night's rest. Throw my pen on the ground again.
I just paid my
You guys, unless there's anything you want to do in the morning, pack up your cart and get moving.
Sounds about right.
machine gun Kelly,
Yeah.
Jason.
Okay. One last animal handling check
We're gonna land over here.
with disadvantage
Land down here. This isn't a bad
With
spot.
this,
because your horse is not liking this journey.
Jason,
I'm
do you
going,
identify?
I'm going to cast guidance on myself.
Do you
All right.
identify
I'll cast Barbardic Inspiration on him.
The horse?
Wait, no, I guess that wouldn't make sense because it's a long-term thing, right?
What?
Guidance.
Guidance.
Can I cast Barbardic Inspiration on him?
How are you
That was-
inspiring him?
What if Bardic
The,
Inspiration
the
doesn't-
animal handling.
Me neither. but it's part
I
of
meant
the
like
song, so
what do you, the flavor of it, Nick.
Oh, okay.
The
So,
flavor.
I see him trying to do it, and I take my lute out and I strum it once,
Oh.
and I go, "Don't suck."
All right, what is it? A D6?
A D8.
D8. Oh, right, yeah, whatever. Okay. You have a D8 you can add for the
18.
next minute. All right.
Did you get your full
With
stat?
disadvantage.
Mustiff. Penis.
My bad.
Can I, during our journey, can I do my
It's
divine
the
sense?
it's the same.
More than 18, like 20.
So
You
18.
had disadvantage. What are you talking about?
Right. He's saying his
I
second
rolled
roll
twice.
was higher. So 18. Okay. Yeah.
Big shot.
Seems to work.
I like that more instead of
Are you doing a divine sense?
During
Just
the
so,
travel, yeah.
okay. Another note. When you guys wake up, the clouds are gone,
big shot.
and so are the skeletons.
Aw, they were fun.
In my notes,
Looks
they're
like what
labeled
a-
skeleton larpers.
What?
They're reenactors.
Love the part.
Anyway, you do a divine sense. You don't. You don't sense
Regret-
anything. Nothing. There.
You want the
Literally not.
description?
You
No, I know what it is. There's nothing there. Yeah, I'm playing a paladin in one of my other games.
No,
I've
there
been
was-
using
there
divine
was a
sense
girl
every
that
single
was in
day
a
because
white
it's Curse of Strahd and I'm scared as heck.
that was hot.
I found an undead god. So, I did. It's scary. Fragments are broken up in pieces of amber all over the place. All right. So,
I'm on the white PWCC now. Whenever I'm at work.
you guys continue on your way,
I'm gonna ask her A if she's single,
making your journey,
B if she's a Christian,
and
C if she wants my number.
you notice the cart is extremely wobbly as you make your way up toward Westrun, through part of the lower part of a mountain pass of the road, and
Because
what?
because of the road or because of the cart?
Because of the horses.
It's wobbly. He's just saying.
It is wobbly. Are you going? Do you wish to inspect as to why? If it's the horse, the cart,
Because
the
it's
road.
called Fight Night.
We have a couple days, so we'd still want this cart. I will stop the cart.
Yeah. Can I do an
Going
investigation?
to quit.
See what
Yeah.
happens?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Heck yeah, brother.
Well,
Say hell.
Your back right tire is kind of sitting like one of these, and if you kept going, you probably would have just snapped like right in half.
I
Broken.
thought like me being around,
It is not
but you know.
on a good standing.
Is there
it
any
just-
problem?
Yeah, this tire is wonk. Is there?
Is walk?
Can I just like?
I'm gonna try and.
Is there what?
Is it just like a push it back in situation, or is it
Um,
is it a problem?
The tire is so the wheel is like lopsided, but it's part of it's fractured. You don't know how long it'll
Let's find somewhere.
like if it'll make it back. If it was like that when you started, you can
Part of the
reset it if
wheel?
you're able to pick up part of the cart of the axle and like shift it just a little bit.
Jay is the only strong one out of all of us. I need his help.
Right.
Do you actually sing his name?
No.
Yay.
There's a guy that landed far over to the left.
Jay, can you come lift the cart so I can pop the wheel back into place, please?
Are you sure you don't need help popping it back in? As he walked over.
Wait.
Lift the cart.
What?
Devin.
He's gonna take it.
No.
Yeah, he's gonna lift
What?
the cart.
Okay.
Right, because I need him to lift it so I can pop the thing back into place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
No, that was my bad. I don't know why I picked up an L star.
right, are you trying to lift the cart then?
Whole game. That was so
Yeah.
stupid.
I'll
Alright.
lift the cart.
Why did I have
Make
an L
a
I'm going to get off, so that's not so heavy.
strength check.
star? Well, don't do that anymore. 'Cause
That's nope. Athletics. It can be athletics.
Heck yeah,
it's
brother.
not a good
I mean,
figured that out
it's
too
part of
now
working
because
out. I
just
guess it makes
wasted all my
sense.
shots. It also doesn't help that
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You
I
just
like
kind
that.
of like do it.
You know, I
backwards.
play
I
better
think
when
that's
I'm
what
not
it's
playing.
called.
not that I want to complain more about
Unleashed
this because you guys not complaining at all, which means I don't think I can.
That is a
complain at all,
19.
But
You strain at first, and then you get it up just enough. So, make a
you live in Tucson. You have no excuse.
sleight of hand check.
I was just trying to steal those
Oh.
cards there.
Why? Because he's
22.
Sorry, first again, 22. All right, yeah, easily you just slide it right back into place.
Well, I
Pops right back onto where it's supposed to be. He lowers the cart.
Ah.
You notice that it is now sitting a little bit straighter than it was before.
There was
Um,
something broken with it?
No,
It's a little.
It was
Yeah,
little.
you said it was shattered in a
I
place.
said it was. I said if you kept going, it would have broken off. And
There's nothing
split
that needs-
and broke because it was all
It's
the
fixed,
stress in the
though?
wrong spot. Not
Okay.
that you can tell.
I still can't believe like.
I did roll a 12.
Alright. Okay.
As far as
Cool.
you're aware, the cart is in working order.
Like it's just all.
Well, now that that's fixed, let's keep going. I'm gonna hop on the cart.
All right. You guys continue on your journey.
Trying to get this.
I don't know why my dice like to roll the same thing. And you continue on.
Back to my
The next
Corona
day.
video game.
Make camp.
Bro, I don't know what
Sleep,
you're talking
get
about.
up,
This game is extremely difficult.
Move on again.
Yeah, only caustic.
That wasn't that entertaining. All right. As you get to the city of Westron, right on the outskirts,
She got a white.
you hear a snap, and the bottom of the cart, the back of the cart, just drops to the bottom,
I'm not.
and
We push score.
See, sometimes when I get in catch,
the axle in the middle actually snapped, and it fell, and it
I knew it would be the axle.
Oh, you barely got that.
um
Back to
who
goal
just picked
now.
up that shotgun bolt?
Back to base.
right as you get to Westron. It's about mid-afternoon as you get to Westron itself. Right on the outskirts. So before you cross through the city gates, I think Westron city gates.
Punch a goal, I'll meet you there.
So
No, that's another squad, 100%. I think they're up here by
yeah,
me.
your cart broke. The axle in the middle snapped. You are right outside the city gates of Westron.
Well, that
Are there-
seemed like good timing.
You were
Do we
very
want to
fortunate
get
I
it
rolled the
fixed?
way I did.
I'm going to hop off and look at it. Could I try? I'm gonna try mending it, if I can.
No.
Do
How are they
you
getting away?
have that cantrip?
I do have that cantrip.
Fine, thank you.
I know, like, I don't. It seems like, because it seems like I don't know what's the limit of mending.
Be careful, that's not my guess.
Okay,
This is up to you.
well-
I'm going to try to mend this
You
axle if I
need
can.
it picked up in the axle, so it's snapped in the direct middle.
Yeah.
Because of the way the wheel was, it was putting pressure on the axle in a way it wasn't. So when you corrected it, it made it last longer. And as you made it, just the rough terrain, the already fractured part of the middle from earlier, it snapped. So you're going to need someone to pick up the cart, and then you're going to need to be able to align the axles,
Just survive. Thank
and
you.
then
Good stuff.
be able to cast mending while they're aligned. So you're probably going to need the help of two other people. One to help align the axle, and then one to lift the cart.
Little Goldilocks?
Then hope they
Ah.
don't drop it on top of you.
I could attempt to mend it if I had, if one of you would be able to hold it up as the other, as someone else puts them, aligns them.
I can hold it together if JU holds it up.
Is that hemlock?
Lining sounds like a handsy thing. I can pick it up.
We can give it a shot. Maybe we can sell the wagon when we get to the city.
Can I third level cast?
This shows up 3rd level spell.
Third level
I
fireball.
counterspell at 9th level.
Can I third level spell enhance ability give JU bull strength and give Morgan cat's grace?
Does 3rd level allow you to choose new targets?
Choose 2 targets.
All right, yeah. JU, you have advantage on strength checks, and Morgan, you have advantage on dexterity checks.
I know this doesn't matter, but his carrying capacity doubles, and Morgan doesn't take damage from falling 20 feet or less.
I don't plan on doing that.
All right, so JU, make a athletics check with advantage.
How much is
Oh.
doesn't make sense.
And
How you?
what'd you roll?
Dirty 20. Good thing
Right.
I had advantage.
Yeah. And Morgan, make a sleight of hand check with advantage. So JU walks up and he grabs the cart and lifts it up about up to his from the back of it up to his like just past his above his waist, and he holds it there. Morgan, you climb underneath and start to align the axle. What did you roll?
Dirty 20.
Nice. Easily enough, you grab them, align
This
them.
is working
They seem
perfectly.
to be in the perfect spots where they need to be on their bearings. Or and you grab the middle, right where the seam is, and you mutter your incantation. And as you release your hand, it has sealed itself back together.
Let's go! Sell the cart. Get money.
We need it to get back home.
How? We're not going home. We're gonna die on this hill.
You see that crafting table and furnace? That's our home. Anyway, you guys crawl back out. The cart gets set back down. It holds pretty steady.
They have
We finished the trip.
And you alive in Westrun, and it's almost 10, so I say we end here. Not because that's the extent of my notes, but because it's 10 o'clock.
Can be multiple reasons.
Do we just want to throw a couple goblins on the map and fight them?
Do you want to fight
Just-
something? I was under the impression you guys hated fighting things.
I put the Yetis up there, but no one seemed to want to fight those.
I don't care if we fight
We're,
something.
we're fighting. We're fighting Yetis.
All right, everybody versus JU. He's born.
Wait. Put a skeleton army. Let's take them. Let's see how far we get. It's like a.
Oh, it's like one of those rounds thing,
like-
you know? Yeah.
It's like Halo 3 Survive.
Firefight?
Just
Yeah. It's Halo Reach you're thinking of, actually? Get it
Survive.
Halo
right.
Reach. I don't play Halo, so it's kind of rough.
Call of Duty
I-
got 3 zombies this.
I can't do anything.
Devin, you hurt me.
Look, dude.
Devin,
I
you hurt me.
I got into video
feel it
games
right
late. I
here.
had Meta Knight parents.
I feel
What
it
the
right
fuck?
here, Devin! No, you're good. You're chilling. Get the Master Chief Collection. I'll run through the game with you. I'll teach you the lore.
I hopped into. I was
Alright,
showing up in
I'm gonna
video
end the
games
stream now.
right as Xbox 360 was showing out.
Yeah. Well, whose fault's that?